she was arrested. Now.
And I wish it was Pam Bondi, but that's okay.
Oh.
And Trump. And all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But sadly, that's not the story.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
So yeah, who is she?
Who is she? Welcome back to the So This Happened podcast. I'm your co-host, Tia.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Alexis. And so this happened. She got arrested.
Oh my God.
I want to know who got arrested.
Yeah.
Was one of us?
What?
You'll find
Was
out
it one of us?
later. Not yet. Because first, we got to talk about the Baboni.
Baboni.
Yeah, let's talk about Bad Bunny. What are our thoughts? What are our initial reactions to the halftime? We also watched the halftime show together. We were together.
Yes, we
of
were.
course.
But we didn't want to film our reaction because we didn't want to take it away from like.
No, I was fully in it. I was
Yeah.
watching it. My phone was faced out on the counter. Like I was locked in watching the performance because I didn't even record. I wanted to, but I'm like, you know what? There's going to be so many videos on the internet about this later. I'll just watch it again.
And R.
Yeah. So I didn't even record anything. I was locked in to the screen.
That was so good.
So beautiful.
It's so good. He didn't speak a lick of English.
And that's how I want it.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
And I know that that's a hot take for a lot of people. But honestly, the one thing that I've been seeing a lot on the internet is just how similar like Latinos and South Asians are. Because there were so many like little cultural things that we have in
just,
common.
Like, makes sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
like there was
Yes.
one specific part that I saw in the show of like that kid sleeping on the wedding chairs.
Yes. That is universal.
Yo,
that is
is
a universal
like
experience.
the
Come on.
most like that. It's so universal. Like
it's a very
I think
POC
of,
party kind of situation.
Totally.
You
Totally.
know?
I think of growing up, my uncles used to sing, so they used to do like random events, and one of their biggest parties was like their Valentine's event. And I remember like it was like a banquet hall, and it's basically like karaoke, but like it's for them and they're like performing.
Oh, cute.
And yeah,
whole show.
they're really great singers. I love listening to my uncle sing, honestly. And I would remember like these parties would go on for so long. And I remember like my cousins and we would dance, obviously, and then we would just knock out on the chairs. And so it was like same thing with weddings. It was like the same situation for weddings and stuff too. So like
That wedding was real.
And the engagement.
And the engagement. I was like, wow, literally
bragging rights for life.
seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, oh yeah, you know that couple that was like getting married? Yeah, that
They
was me.
actually
That's
got
us.
married.
And
No,
did
that
you
was so
see
cute.
why they
Yeah.
invited Bad Bunny to their wedding? And he was
Yeah.
like, I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
Come to the Super Bowl.
Can you imagine being invited to the Super Bowl by Bad Bunny?
Like all you did was send one invite.
I know. Honestly,
Thinking nothing of it.
if there is one lesson that comes of this, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
You literally never know what
You could be
someone's
getting
gonna-
married on TV.
Exactly. at the halftime show.
And
I'm sorry, at Bad Bunny's concert.
Right.
Sorry.
I definitely saw a video of that where like a girl was getting married and she sent her invites to just a bunch of like famous people and just like
And she would get some stuff back.
Yeah, she got some stuff
Yeah.
back. So it's like I'm absolutely doing that.
Totally.
Yeah, people have done that for
Totally.
like baby registries where they
Yeah.
send in like they're like having a baby and like they
Oh my god, I'm
PR.
totally doing that.
I was
like,
sending it to like the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Like, they would
Yeah.
send some photos.
oh my god,
I don't
imagine
even
they
know
send
who.
like just like a bunch of I was gonna say like for like a baby registry, like if
Yeah.
you sent it to the Bears and they send back like a Bears onesie, like that would, or like a
baby
Bears
bear.
that would be so cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
my ovary.
And
But
it's
yeah.
just- no, that halftime performance was like so important for just so many like little things too. Like I saw
Yes.
somebody was like, I love that she like the woman getting married. They're like, I love that she left her hair curly.
Yeah,
And it's just like just the little things like
Mhm.
that. I didn't even think
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And then also just like naming all of the countries in
Ah,
the Americas.
The fact that he memorized all of them
All
and
of
didn't
them.
miss one.
No. And like
Dude.
the way he pronounced them too is beautiful.
Yes.
I
I've
was
just been
seeing
seeing-
everyone from Canada saying like, oh,
Canada.
Canada. We're not from Canada.
Period.
No, that's literally beautiful.
I know that's right.
And like even when he said the Dominican Republic and stuff was like,
Yeah,
that was
so cute.
No,
It was such a good reaction.
It was just like such a good, heartwarming show. And it really was for everyone. And I feel like if you don't take that from the show, then you're just mad. Like you watched the show being mad.
yeah,
because
you're just a miserable person.
Yeah, like the whole show is just about celebrating other cultures, but also finding the significance or like the similarities in so many different cultures. And that's literally what makes humanity. Like it was a show for the people. And just because it wasn't in English doesn't mean that it had to be this whole like political thing. To be honest, the show was like the show was political.
What was the sign that he had
About like love. The only thing greater than hate is love.
Yeah.
Quite literally, that was perfect.
And that's the realest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Honestly. I just thought it was a great show.
No, and it was gay too.
It was gay.
Two guys getting fucking freaky. I was like, yeah! The way we all screamed.
Yeah.
And I love that it pissed so many people off too.
No, seriously.
I screamed so loud when I saw Pedro.
I
was on that clock. I was like,
Pedro, young Nico. That was
my God.
really
it was so good.
I really thought it was such a good
cameos.
show.
And then Lady Gagita.
Senora Gaga. Oh my God. No, she ate too. She ate too. That was
her
really good.
dress was so pretty. I love that color on her.
I think it was made to be like, because the original Puerto Rican colors were like a
the
light
flag.
blue.
Yeah.
So, and then they used the original Puerto Rican flag in the performance too. Just so many little details.
I love
didn't
the details.
leave anything out.
Yeah.
I watched a girl's, she was one of the bushes.
Yeah.
There were height requirements for that, and I'm kind of mad that I probably would not have made the height requirement.
You would have been a short little bush.
I heard it was heavy.
Yeah.
She said it was heavy, but she was like, I like loved doing it. And
Oh
she
my
talked
God.
about her whole experience.
Yeah.
And, like she's like, dude, we got so many concerts for free because she was there for every rehearsal. They rehearsed for like 2 weeks. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so cool. How do you get chosen to do that? You just sign up?
She applied.
Oh,
and then,
you apply, right. Okay. No, that would make sense.
And
I mean,
she was
how
like,
do
I
you
just
even
was a bush.
find
And I was
the
so
application?
happy.
That's what I
like, what do you look up?
California.
You're right.
I feel like it's just those like
That's so
those
true.
random like there's websites where you just can be like sign up to be extras all
I
the
signed up to
time.
be a seat filler for the Grammys once.
Wow.
Yeah. I would totally do that.
I saw a TikTok on
Did
it.
you get picked?
I didn't. It just
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so cool. I would, you know what? Let me do this. Let me just sign up for random things.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Do it for the plot.
Do it for the plot, literally.
That's what I did for. I saw it
Do it
come
for
up
the
on
plot.
my feed, and I was like,
Why not?
So yeah, if I had the chance to be grass, I'd be grass.
Yeah, I would be grass.
I'd be a bush.
I would
I'd be
be.
a bush.
No, that
and
was
then-
such a good show.
And then I felt silly because when Ricky Martin came out, I'm like, is that Jake Balvin?
But I had to hold Lexus and I was like,
That's
no, baby, that's Ricky Martin.
And I was like, but I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, yeah.
Because
Apparently
apparently
there were many.
a lot of people thought that. And I'm like, okay, because low key, like similar.
Yeah, it's the hair.
But love Ricky Martin, love Livin' La Vida Loca.
Oh my God. We're always living the lead up loca over here. Always.
Always.
Yes.
Shout out to Shrek.
Yes.
I just think of Donkey.
Yeah.
Like,
Donkey.
Oh my God. No, great show. Honestly,
Yeah.
loved the halftime show. I thought it was one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen.
Yeah,
And
honestly.
I'm glad that
game
we
was
had. That's literally what I was about to get. Sorry.
was
That's what I was gonna get
snooze fest.
boring. What do you mean a Super Bowl of field goals?
We didn't get a
What?
touchdown till the third quarter.
Dude, honestly though, like if I was at the Super Bowl, like
I'd be
literally there,
so
at
underwhelmed.
this, I would be pissed.
Mhm.
I'd be like, oh, I paid all of this money to come to this show.
And I'm sorry, you're paying thousands of dollars. And like somebody,
Yeah.
I saw someone's POV like watching the halftime show from, and it's like it's made for TV.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
can't
he walks
hear.
through a maze. Like that's made for TV. Like no
Yeah.
one's there that actually is like watching him do that. So I'm like, literally, why would you pay that much money?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
some people got it like that, so
Yeah.
That's true.
crazy word.
I guess it's just to say you've been there.
And it's
There's that.
yeah. I mean, I guess, but like again, the field goals, like that was it.
I know.
But
that was awful.
The Seahawks' kicker, who like made the most points.
Oh my God, MVP.
He is also part Filipino. I found out, and I'm like,
Period.
I know it was an Asian who did that.
Yes.
I know it was an Asian who did that because I mean, yeah, overachieving king.
No. He said, "This is my one job, and I'm gonna put everything into
I'ma
it." And
do
did.
it.
My whole
Yeah.
foot.
And did.
My
whole foot, actually.
Whole foot.
Quite literally.
So I'm gonna kick it on my heart.
Literally. No, for real. No, but yeah, Super Bowl, but
Bad Bunny
halftime
concert?
show.
Bad Bunny concert.
Bad Bunny concert. That was great. It literally made me feel so hype. I think we all got teary-eyed watching it also.
Especially when he gave the Grammy to
Oh
little him
my
to
God.
baby Benito. To baby Benito.
And they kept the camera on him for a minute. So
I
he just like
know.
sitting there, like his little smile.
He had like little baby eyes, like little puppy eyes. Like, I got a Grammy. Oh, yeah, you do.
I wonder if he gave him like an actual Grammy, like one of
That's
his
probably the
Dude,
real.
I feel like
Probably the
because the
real one.
Grammys was the weekend before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably. Who
That's
knows?
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Wild.
Yeah.
So cute.
So good. Yeah, and I think it was the most viewed halftime
Yes.
show
Yeah.
as well.
I think
Despite all
like-
the freaking haters.
I know.
You know what? That's fine. If you wanted to watch it just to hate on it, then thank you for
A
the
view
view.
is a view.
Yeah.
Thank you for the view.
View is a view.
Did you guys watch the All American patriotic halftime show?
No, I didn't even bother looking it up afterwards.
Yeah, only the Republicans watched it because Kid Rock performed, and you know the name Kid is in there, so they wanted to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No, literally, like, what song did Kid Rock make? Like, I
couldn't name
genuinely like
one.
who. I'm
And
sorry,
they had to
who
film
is
that
Kid Rock.
in advance.
That's embarrassing.
They filmed it in advance, and they only had a couple hundred people do it, and they
I
had
saw
to do like a couple of different takes.
Yeah,
Of course
seats
they did.
empty.
No,
and
I
then
literally
they
saw that
didn't
POV.
even get it on time.
Of course
like
not.
not at the same time as
because they don't do
actual-
anything right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. No, yeah, I didn't even bother watching because I'm like, this is actually not for me.
no,
And I'm gonna sit this one out. And did
This
so.
one like gay creator I follow, I think his name's Matt Bernstein.
Mhm.
But he posts all like the really informative like news articles on.
Oh, is
Instagram.
his like at like Matt IIX or
Yes.
something like
Oh,
that?
okay, okay,
Something
yes,
along
yes,
those lines.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
know who
seen
that
him.
is.
He posted about it because he was like, Gabby Barrett. He's like, I liked that one song. And it's the song like I Hope. Well, look, I'll show you guys that.
Okay.
later.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm
um,
gonna need to know more about this.
Yes, this is Gabby Barrett. It's a little.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't like that song a little bit too, so I was like, ew. But you know, it's okay.
I don't know who that is either.
No, and then
Sorry.
Goobly Goober and
Gabby Gabberts, and I love that Daily show. Brantley Gabbert something.
McPherson Goober. It's like
Right.
That
fake
Daily
names,
Show segment
right.
was really good.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
was so
fake
funny.
ass names.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear.
Yeah,
That's all I need to know.
Funny.
Man.
So funny.
Yeah, these Republicans
Yeah.
and Epstein Files lately.
What a transition.
Kinda, you know,
Name
hand in
there.
hand. Yeah.
we're gonna go there. and
And
we're gonna go there.
let's
Yeah. So let's go there.
let's go.
Let's go.
It's really not funny, but unfortunately, in order to talk
We
about
have to
how
laugh
heinous
about this.
these crimes are, I feel like we have to kind of cope with humor.
Because what do you mean?
yeah.
There's 3.5 million documents.
That's not even all of
Out
them.
of 6
not
million,
out
yeah.
of 6.
We only have seen half, a little bit
Mhm.
more than half.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild to me.
honestly, less than that because all of them are fucking redacted.
Yeah, if we're honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
To protect these people.
And I think that's what bothers me the most is that these victims, the crimes that were committed against them and their trauma is just out there in the open. Their
Yeah.
names are out
Yep.
there in the open. Apparently, I heard that like their addresses were doxxed and like just
Photos.
the photos,
literally were
unredacted
released.
photos of these people.
Like our government is literally distributing CP.
Yes,
That's
No,
actually so disturbing.
Yeah. No, that's actually a really good way to put it though, because
Yeah.
like all of these people are just blasted out there on the internet
Mm-hmm.
of their like deepest, most traumatic like experiences.
Like anything traumatic that could happen to a human.
Yeah,
honestly.
literally.
Is on.
Meanwhile, all of the perpetrators, the abusers, are protected. And I just don't understand that aspect of it. And I remember I saw like a thing that said Pam Bondi said something about like if the names weren't redacted, that the system will fail. Yeah, babe, that's the point. Let the system fail.
Let it burn it all down.
Burn it all down. Clearly, it's not working. And that's what's so frustrating. You're so worried about the system failing. You're so worried about like the optics of everything. Then
worry about your own optics, first of all, because yours look terrible. Because you, as the attorney general,
I hate her.
No, all my homies hate Pam Bondi. Literally,
no, I hate her bad, bro. Like this is why
you're an embarrassment to the law.
This is why I will always stand on that I don't actually support all women, because some women are fucking stupid and some of y'all are traitors. Some of you are major pick-me's that just want to feel any ounce of attention or love from a man. That's truly very pathetic to me, and I will stand on that. I'm a girl's girl, but not for every girl. And that's that. Like some women are just so infuriating and they have no backbone and they just allow these things to happen. How can you as a woman stand in front of these survivors and not even have it like a shred of empathy towards them?
Not even acknowledge them.
That part.
Not even look at them.
Not even look at them,
like,
dude.
But the Dow. The Dow is over 50,000. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I've
I've
actually never wanted to scalp someone more in my life. Like,
she said it. She said what needed to be said.
I said what needed to be said. And honestly, that's not even like a hot take anymore. I feel like there's so many people that feel the same sentiments that I do. Like,
yes.
They're
sitting
incredibly right. It's incredibly frustrating as a woman to see another woman literally not on the right side of history, not even being empathetic, not being supportive, not standing up for these victims.
There's
incredibly
no acknowledgement.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's like, how can you read anything of the files and just be like, no, Donald Trump didn't commit a crime? And I love how he
commit a crime.
The congressman called her out and was like, you just lied under oath.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just lied under oath.
And then she got so defensive. And I was like, oh, I wonder why.
Yeah. No, she
why.
got more defensive of him saying like, you just lied under oath than like the
actual evidence
of what's happening in these files. Like, girl,
we see your priorities.
Someone said that Pam Bondi is the Ghislaine Maxwell to Trump. And honestly,
that is so
I feel that.
facts.
I feel like she was the attorney general in Florida when Epstein, like when that whole thing was happening also, like when he first was indicted? Was he?
Yeah,
convicted?
Yeah.
And so like I genuinely do feel like that whole like she's the Ghislaine to Trump's Jeffrey or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see that. The way that she's so willing to protect that man and like go to his defense is just
like, for
so
what?
It's so terrible.
He's not gonna pick you. I mean,
honestly,
technically he did pick her. Like,
he will. Like that's all that matters to her. Though, is what's crazy to me. All these people that are Trump's little bitches. Like, that's all they've ever aspired to in life. That's all you ever
just like
will
the proximity to him. And it's just
like, and it's just like, this dude, this fucking potato sack looking motherfucker. I'm sorry, like, he's so ugly. Like, and
it's like, he's so ugly inside and out. Like, truly, I think these files, like, it's every day I open TikTok and there's someone that's like doing the work of going through these files and like speaking for the victims and you know, like really trying to share the story, but like in a respectful way.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time just listening to them go through these files and the things that they found. And so I can't even imagine like how hard it is for them. But I think like one thing to remember is that like you're supposed to be mad about this. Like this like at what point do we say like enough is enough? There are pedophiles
Mhm.
that are running this country.
And
There
just
are child
free.
abusers that are running this country and that have their hand in everything. You like when you start to realize how big this web really is, it's not just the government, it's literally capitalism as a whole. Like
Yes,
they
this
have
entire
their
system.
hand in everything. And like I watched a video the other day about how what's his freaking name?
Who?
Les Wexner, that guy, the guy that
Les.
owns. Is that his name?
Yes,
Les
yes.
Wexner.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm saying it the right way.
Yes. I remember this
'cause
part in
fuck this dude.
the documentary.
Oh my God.
I rewatched it. I just finished
Yeah.
that episode.
Yeah, it makes me sick because he's the CEO of like Victoria's Secret and like that whole
Abercrombie,
conglomerate. I hate that word actually. So like Bath and Body, Pink. And then I'm learning that he also had his hand in Justice and Limited Too.
Yeah.
And these are clothing stores that we shopped at as kids. And like it really makes you realize like how far back this goes.
Mhm.
And like my whole existence as a child, like I'm starting to look back at it, is that we've been over sexualized our whole life.
Our whole lives, like
Yep.
and it's like I'm thinking back, like all the like the jeweled like words on our
But
butts,
my parents
and, like,
never let
the
me buy anything that had
short-
that.
short ass shorts,
Softy shorts. My parents never let me wear like anything that had writing on the butt. They never let me wear softy shorts. Like I had to wear like soccer or
Wow.
basketball shorts. I was never
I was
allowed to do
rocking
any
them
of that.
capris.
Yeah, ooh, girl, I was a Bermuda bitch.
Yeah,
like
give me a short,
yes.
give
Yeah.
me a capri.
Matching
Oh my
top.
God.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
besides the point. Sorry.
No, it's actually
Oops.
it's a lot darker than that.
It really
Yeah.
is a lot darker
The
than that.
Life
but-
Touch, our
Oh,
school
my-
pictures. That one made me sick. Oh
Wait, what is that? Oh wait, I don't.
Oh.
So
I don't know
Life
this
Touch
part.
is
Oh
the
my God,
company that takes like all the school pictures.
Do you
Yeah.
remember?
And they were also Life Touch is also involved. in
Yeah,
this whole
the
thing.
CEO of Life Touch is involved. And
Oh,
so
see, 'cause
basically
I don't
someone
know
is
if-
saying
Oh.
that like these pictures that we're taking of these children from different schools is essentially like a catalog.
Like
A catalog
How
for these
many-
disgusting, despicable demons
Yeah.
to shop through.
Yeah.
Same thing with the whole Wayfair thing. Do you guys remember the Wayfair thing?
Yes.
that one felt a little like conspiratorial
like-
to me, but like
No,
'cause I
same.
Just, I was just like, what?
Like, that's
At first, I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. But then,
Right, like it was in the description. They would have like weird things, like on like
they were
cabinets
named,
or
named like a child, like a missing child's name, and like they're like $20,000 for a freaking metal cabinet. Like, why is it $20,000?
And like in the description, it would have like what the description of the child was like, and that's like how they would shop
Oh.
for them.
Yeah.
Is
Like
on
all of these
Wayfair.
little code words, like it really just makes you think like at this point, nothing is too out of pocket
No,
or
no.
like too
There's
out of
literally evil-ass
reality.
people around.
Yes. And you know,
controlling us.
the one thing that this has made me realize is that like the conspiracy theorists were right.
Mm.
They were
Okay,
right.
not all of them, but
No.
yeah.
Not all of them.
All
Some
of
of y'all
Yeah.
are crazy.
Some of y'all are
like,
weird.
Some of y'all really need to
You know,
wrap it
y'all's
up, you know?
imaginations are
Yeah, like all right.
active.
All right.
Uh-huh.
But it did make me realize like some of the things that they were saying that I thought was kind of outlandish are not actually outlandish, and
Mhm.
it's true. So
And I actually have something to add that my mom told me this morning.
oh,
So I don't know if I ever told you guys this story, but it's like a story where I was like, I was almost a child star.
Oh.
Because I was like a very cute baby because
She
I had
was.
very dark, big eyes, but like white blonde hair. And
Yeah.
it just looked like, whoa, this little baby has like very
She's a
strong
doll.
features
Yeah.
almost.
Mhm.
And my mom, she said, like, when I was a baby, I don't know if it's just, moms being moms, but she was like, you got so many compliments as a little baby, which also a little weird, but
Yeah.
apparently a woman approached my mom when I was a baby and was like, your daughter's like so expressive, like she's like, such beautiful features, like have you ever thought of getting her into like modeling
Like
or
baby
like
modeling,
like
yeah.
I'm a part of an agency, like here's my business card. And then my mom texted me, and she's always told me this story of like, I almost did it, but like I just didn't have a good feeling about it.
Always
And then
mother's
follow
intuition.
that.
Because
A
I've always
mother's
like I've always
intuition.
been a little like resentful because I'm like, I could have been a big star, mother. But
Totally feel that.
but like,
Yeah.
probably for the best, because then today she texted me, she's like, you know what I've been thinking about with all this Epstein Files stuff going around? She's like, what if that was like a trafficking person?
Yeah, like like part of a trafficking ring.
And she's like, and then my mom was like digging a little deeper, and she's
Oh
like,
my.
and she was like that's how they're probably they get these kids. It's like they trick the
infiltrate,
parents, or the
yeah.
parents have to be like, sure, we trust you. So it's like my mom was like, yeah, that's what I think, and and now I've just been living with that this morning. I totally forgot to tell you guys about it till right now.
That's so
But
valid,
isn't
though.
that crazy?
No, that's so true, because I did acting school growing up. That's literally how me and Shim met. And like we were the only South Asian people in like our little cohort.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first got the, I guess, like advertisement to join the school or whatever, they specifically asked for, or specifically were looking for people of color, because obviously in media at the time, there weren't a lot of people that looked like me on the TV. So, or like in movies and stuff. And so they specifically were looking for that. So I'm like, oh my God, it's my time. I'm literally freaking out, right? So I'm like, I have to do this. It's my goal. Get out of my way. No, literally. So my parents were like, okay, yeah, for sure. And my parents always knew that I like had the type of personality where like I'm always just gonna be, whether I mean to or not, like I'm just gonna be a star, you know?
And this is how it's gonna happen.
Whether I try it or not, like I think like they just knew like, oh, she has a personality for it. So let's just see like what she can do. So they put me in the school, and we did like a whole showcase and everything. And at the end of the showcase, there were certain people that were picked to go to this convention called IPOP. And so I was like, oh my God, like this is a convention where agents and talent agencies and publicists and all like network, you know, CEOs and board members and stuff all go to this convention basically to find the next up and coming star, is how they like they marketed it, right? And I've literally been thinking
star?
Disney Channel. But they like lately I've been thinking the same thing too, where it's just like there have been so many like situations like that growing up where they target specific demographics or look for certain looks and things like that, and that's how they get them.
Yeah, because like they have to look for certain vulnerabilities to be able to like traffic.
And like that's literally what the advertisement said, is just like, oh, we want to diversify like media and want more like people of color and things like that. But it like that was the messaging, not necessarily the exact wording. I don't remember. This was years ago, but that was the messaging. And so I'm looking at it like, oh my God, it's finally my opportunity to be the next Raven Simone, the Indian. Like I'm going to be Raven Simone, but Indian. That's what I thought my future was going to be. Yeah. And now that I look back at it, like the reason I didn't go to this convention thing was basically because it was super expensive and we just couldn't afford it at the time. And thank God for that. Honestly, thank you God for that. Like who would have known? Who would know what would happen? And so... But it's like situations like that. You never like this whole thing made me realize like there have been so many instances in our life where like something crazy like this could have easily happened, or like you realize they've had their hand in so many different things and you've always kind of been a target, whether you've been necessarily like taken or like captured or anything, but like their target has always been little boys and girls. And that's
because I was thinking about it and I was just like, okay, but like even if they made like Limited to Injustice, I was like, but that's like just like for little kids, like what does that have to do with this? But it's just like it's so we wear the clothes that they want us to wear, and it's like so
and
it's
smell the way that they want us to smell,
and just get us in that like mindset, and it's just
it's so disgusting to me.
This
and like
entire thing is disgusting.
I feel like I love children and I like want to protect children, and I feel like when anything happens when it comes to kids, like I just get so angry because they're such a vulnerable population and they're literally our future. And so like I just want to protect all kids, right?
They're just innocent little babies.
They're just kids, and like they have to carry on. I like look at these survivors now and they're adults.
Yeah.
And they've had to carry on this trauma in their life for so long. And it's like life-changing trauma. You can't ever go back to the version that you were before this happened to you. And like even if you did, it's going to look completely different. Like it's just really sad to me that like people can read about what's happening in these files or hear about what's happening and it's still not making you angry. Like what will make you angry?
Like how
These
many
are
more
kids.
atrocities or how many more victims do there have to be for you to feel something?
Yeah. And I feel like they're desensitizing us. I watched a video this morning about this lady saying like, be angry about this. You need to be angry. Like if you're not angry about this, like what will anger you? Honestly, like these are children. These are babies. Dude, like some of the youngest victims were still attached to an umbilical cord. Like it makes me I'm gonna gag. Like it makes me sick to my stomach. Honestly.
Yeah.
And like if this is not making you angry, then I don't know what will.
Like,
I really don't know.
This is making me like almost angry cry. Like there are like
Like,
fucking
I'm,
like
shaking.
tears like in my eyes right now because like I'm imagining my nieces and nephews like being afflicted, and I'm just like, you touch a hair on any of their heads, and I swear,
Dude, no, seriously.
I swear to God, like they're not even my kids.
Yeah.
They're not even mine, and I don't understand how you guys are able to compartmentalize that.
Yeah.
And just like put that aside, be like, oh, well, they weren't my kids or I don't know them. That
Oh my
doesn't,
God, it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
I just don't know, like, why aren't we doing anything?
Anything.
Why aren't we arresting anybody? Like, let's start with the names that aren't fucking redacted.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you still free?
Exactly.
And like
Elon Musk, Trump, our president. Literally, presidents have been impeached for less. This is bigger than Watergate. I mentioned this, I think, like 2-3 episodes ago before the files even came out.
Yeah.
This is bigger than Watergate, okay?
Mhm.
You need to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Our history books are probably going to be censored in the future. This is all we have. Like now, documenting this and actually reporting on it exactly how it's supposed to be reported on without any type of censorship. This is all we have because even our textbooks are owned by these people.
Yes.
They're the ones
The
that
way
are
that we
writing
were
our
learning.
history. Like, it's affecting every aspect of our life. And I feel like people are not angry enough. Get angry. It's not even about Republicans and Democrats anymore. It's because they're all the same. Literally, there's Democrats on there that are just as disgusting as the Republicans on there.
Yeah.
I think anybody that is in those files, you're disgusting, you're vile, you're not human, you're disgusting to me. I feel like all of those people, like Pam Bondi said, this is going to shake the system. This is going to explode the system.
Shake the system.
Do it.
Burn
blow it up. Blow
down.
it up.
Because honestly,
blow it up.
Going back to that video we saw earlier that we watched, is it even enough for them to go to prison?
No.
It's not.
It's not.
They don't deserve to go to prison.
No. So I believe Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. I don't think that he killed himself.
Do you
I don't
really?
think 100%. Bro, there's 100%. There is not a single ounce in my body that thinks, oh, he killed himself. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I mean,
That
he
man-
does have enough money to like make it look like
Yeah. And
100%.
because of everybody that is involved in this, there are so many people. They knew that if he stayed alive, that everybody is somehow one way or another going to come out. So obviously they concocted a scheme to kill himself, whatever. And then he's somewhere else. I fully believe that 1000%. What I'm saying is prison is not even good enough for this because they're going to keep doing the same shit. Like if they did it with Jeffrey Epstein, you don't think they're going to do it with other people? Oh, he killed himself.
Ghislaine Maxwell's in prison right now.
Yeah.
And she's living it up.
Yeah,
Like,
apparently living the dream. Has like meals delivered to her cell every day, has private outdoor recreation time. Like,
yeah. And
what is the point? That's a holiday if you ask me.
Honestly, I'm waiting for her to be pardoned by Trump. Waiting. It's probably I absolutely see that happening, and they're just gonna blink and be like, "Oh, well,
okay."
I guarantee he's gonna be like, "Well, Epstein did it, and he's dead, so like, let's release her." When secretly she was a fucking mastermind.
She was a
behind
mastermind.
She
everything.
was like after rewatching the documentary that came out, like they kept saying that Epstein was like the introvert. Like he just like he didn't really know like how to like get out there and be out there. So Ghislaine was the one that was the extrovert to like find everyone and talk to people. And
Disgusting.
like she would always open up the conversations, and I'm just like, nah, like these people are two peas in a pod.
Like,
Okay,
disgusting
I
to me.
genuinely can't even fathom like people
As a-
like that exist. And
Yes.
as a woman,
As a
especially,
woman, oh my God, that's
Just
what's
doesn't-
so
she was
crazy
a very
to me.
educated woman as well. I think she went to
Yes.
like Oxford or something.
Her dad
Yes.
is the CEO of some huge like UK media
yeah.
conglomerate as well. And so like it's literally just these people that just have endless amounts of money that
Yeah.
are abusing their money and their power. And it's just like, no, prison really is not enough for
No.
them. I want them done off the face of the earth, like in any way that we can.
because
honestly.
they are
like,
literally
Naturally
or
harm
not
to everyone.
they don't deserve any type of humane treatment in my eyes.
Matter of fact, do what they did.
to
them.
them.
see how they like it.
I feel fully like eye for an eye in this situation. Like it really is eye for an eye in this situation. I don't think any of these people deserve like a you don't get a second chance.
Yeah.
It's way beyond that
'Cause,
at
like,
this point.
At the end of the day, we lose when they even go to prison because we pay for that.
We're paying.
We are
We are
taxpayers.
paying for that.
Pay for them to go to prison and live it
Get
up
them
and
outta here.
cushy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking want to pay for that.
No,
no.
no, exactly. So honestly, I feel like we can talk forever about these
We can.
files
Yeah.
because there's just so much to it, and it's all connected. It's literally a web of how they're the center of everything, and how there's like international involvement too, like the Sultan. What?
And other countries are so much angrier than we are.
Yes.
And it's
And
so
I feel like other
frustrating.
countries are looking at us like, why aren't you guys doing anything? This is like
Literally.
revolution kind of.
Revolution worthy kind of
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, why are we not angrier? And that's my question for everyone too. Like, why are you not angrier? Like, why are we not doing anything? And I just feel like, I know our last episode, we were talking about like, oh, maybe like you should not be so angry. But like in this situation, like when it's coming to innocent children that like don't even know what's happening to them
Yeah.
until they're older, it like, oh my God, it makes me like, I want to cry, like just thinking about it, because it's just, I feel so heavily for the people that endured all of this, and like the people that didn't make it at the end, that couldn't handle it anymore and just could not make it. And like my heart really goes out to them, and I hope at least this stuff coming to light is some kind of closure for them, because at least they know that this isn't a secret and that they're not being seen as crazy, and
nobody
you know,
can deny this anymore.
Yeah.
exactly.
You can try.
Because I think of like Virginia
Giuffre.
Giuffre, thank you,
Yeah.
and how she unalived herself in 2024 before all of this stuff happened, because she just simply could not take it anymore,
Yep.
because no one was believing her story.
Yeah.
And it just
And
breaks my
honestly, I
heart.
can't even imagine being a survivor now and just
I
witnessing
know.
All of this happening.
and then nobody even
Doing
taking
And
any
you're
fault
like
for it.
reliving your trauma as all of this is going on. Like all of your stuff is just out there for people to see now. Like you can't tell me. Like,
Can't imagine how frustrating it
even-
is.
It
for
must be
them.
so frustrating, because like, what does it take for anything to be done
that's
at this
what I'm
point?
saying.
Because this is like
That's what
the
I'm
worst.
saying.
These are some of the worst things I've heard ever.
Yeah,
like ever happened
worse than you
to
could even imagine, and our government is doing it.
Our-
Like what?
Yes, government is doing this to people, and like I'm like shaking.
Yeah.
Like our government is doing this. Our government is hiding this, and it must be so infuriating as a survivor to just sit through this and watch people deny your experience on like such a it's like such a huge level. Like this is like a federal trial.
Yeah.
And like, and it's going to be a federal trial, and like
Hopefully.
hopefully
She's not even fucking interviewing anybody. Pam Bondi. Like, she's supposed to be interviewing like all of these claims in these files.
I mean, she's not
She's
even doing it.
nothing.
She's probably not even doing her job. All she's really doing is putting her own foot in her damn mouth.
Yeah.
Every time. And it just makes me so sad for them. And I don't know, like what else to say, to be honest.
I'm just hoping, the only thing that's like giving me like a light at the end of the tunnel, because it's like, this ends eventually, you know, like Trump won't be president forever, and with him will go everybody else, his whole cabinet.
Yeah.
And I'm just like praying that everyone can like survive till then.
Yeah.
And like understand that I truly hope that this is all temporary. I'm like praying that this is all temporary, and that everything that he's doing, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
But it will be undone. You know?
But I hope
sure
like
hope
the effects of this though have like
ripple.
I hope it ripples, because it's like we're in the age of Aquarius right now. If we're gonna get a little astrological.
Please.
Uranus is in Aquarius right now. And like this is a chapter in our life where a lot of things are being uncovered. And there's gonna be a lot of like upheaval because of it.
Yeah.
And like one thing about Aquarius is that it's the humanitarian sign. So it's the sign of the well-being of humanity, whether but like sometimes Aquariuses don't come off very like emotionally
Regulated?
vulnerable.
I was raised by one.
Yeah.
Or I guess like emotionally attached. They come off very detached, and it's because they have so many feelings that all of humanity feels. And so they're the sign of humanity because they're the water bearer. They carry that. And so a lot of like the Uranus and Aquarius chapter or era that's happening right now is a lot of uncovering. Like there's going to be a lot of things uncovered. There's going to be a lot of like revolutionary things happening, the age of technology and like growing this technology. And honestly, with like the rise of AI, like we're already seeing that. But
like, and because of this age that like the United States is in, so Uranus is in Aquarius, like in the United States. Like, so it happens almost like every 250 years. And so when you look back 250 years.
What happened 250 years ago?
There were almost like, there were wars and revolutions 250 years before that. And then before that, like it's happened all throughout history. So again, that's why I can't say I like discredit anything astrological, because
I never do.
It's a pattern recognition.
Pattern recognition.
You guys are blowing my mind.
It's pattern recognition, literally. And like being a history girl at that, like studying what happened in the past, right? And then being like, okay, let me put on my astrologer cap really quick. What planets were in alignment during that time? What was happening during this time?
Yeah.
You recognize those patterns and then what's happening on Earth and like what humanity's going through on Earth, and it always correlates. Always.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm
patterns.
so fascinated by this.
That's why like everyone was so like weirded out when like a lot of the things that Nostradamus was putting out like years and years and
that
centuries
man's
ago.
An astrologer,
because like he knew, like because he knew what the patterns were. So like even though he obviously couldn't time travel, like he knew what could happen or what would have happened just because of the patterns. So like because we're now like entering this age, like I really see that happening. And you're so right. Like I think AI is going to be a and play a big part in all of this, because look at all the misdirection that they're already doing with AI.
Yes.
And the people,
all the Super Bowl commercials were AI.
I swear to God, every single time an AI, I was like, not another one.
No, literally.
I wanted to throw something at the TV.
I was disturbed. I'm not even gonna lie. Like at one point, I'm like, when is enough? Like,
it's
all right,
freaky. It's like giving Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny Valley, yes.
Like I almost felt like in a Black Mirror kind of like situation, watching all the AI stuff, and then just watching something
what is happening
just as real as like Bad Bunny like doing this, but then like sandwiching it with
the
all
juxtaposition.
Crazy. It was crazy.
This meaningful, beautiful halftime show, and then you exit out of that, or you finish that, and then it's all AI, GLP-1, sports betting, AI. All right.
And that's why I think like the Epstein Files are so like disparaging too, and we desensitize so much because they're throwing so much at us. There's so much stimuli that we are like acquiring. Like our nervous systems are not equipped for
They're
this.
shot.
They're not equipped for this. So like if you like if it's hard for you to feel angry about this because there's so much going on, like literally just like sit down and take like 5 breaths.
They
And
said
then, like,
that they want to attack our vagus nerves.
Yes,
Did you know that
like,
in the
please,
files?
like,
Did you know that? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like on it, like
And they are.
They're
like, testing it.
Like find some really good grounding methods for
No,
yourself
seriously.
because like I'm telling you, like it's probably gonna get worse
Be
before
mad.
it gets better.
Be mad, but
Yeah.
don't be radical.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
let's protect ourselves legally here.
Yeah.
Everything we're saying
Please.
is alleged, but also your own research, but also that
You know the
Files.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No,
we'll talk about this
So-
more though.
Yeah.
This is only
because
the beginning.
more is going to be
That's what I'm
uncovered.
saying.
Yeah. So this is a continued conversation. And it's
It
a
is.
conversation it's important we talk about. It's obviously fucking disturbing and it's awful that we even
Mhm.
Yes.
need to discuss this.
But there wasn't a way that we weren't going to.
Yeah,
we
I
have
felt
to.
like because we had this platform, and this is, like I said, this is bigger than Watergate. This is bigger
Mhm.
than like a lot of American scandals. I think this might be one of the biggest American scandal
As
that
if we're not
we've
riddled in
lived through.
scandal
Literally
enough.
international.
Yeah, it's international. I feel like because we have this podcast, like it only makes sense to talk about this because it's such a major
Mhm.
point in our lives, and we're literally living through it and processing this at the same time that you guys are. And so I feel like we definitely wanted to touch on this. We've kind of previewed it a few episodes ago, like in the beginning when we talked about like when are they going to come out? Who knows if they're going to come out? Pam Bondi had them on her desk for what, 7 months, 6 months?
Wow.
And so like we didn't know when it was going to come out. Now they're out, and now we're kind of processing through all of this
And
stuff.
only got half.
Yeah.
And
at
still
that point, yeah.
no arrests. Just crazy. Yeah.
So definitely wanted to touch on this because it's a lot, and obviously we have opinions about it. And I know Alexis said this earlier because we kind of like chuckled before we talked about this. This is incredibly hard to talk about.
Mhm.
You saw me, I was shaking earlier. Like if I laugh about something, it's because I'm genuinely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's how we cope.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm like trying to process through these things before I'm talking to a camera with my friends on a mic about this. And so it's not like I'm not laughing about this stuff at all.
No.
I'm deeply disturbed. I'm incredibly frustrated and angry, and I want to use this as a platform to speak on that. So I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want this to come off like you're being insensitive. That's not
That's
at
the
all.
last
Yeah.
thing we want to be.
And if anything, I think I'm like very sensitive to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to leave that at
Yeah.
that as a little disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Fuck Epstein, everybody, and we'll continue talking about this.
Yes, we will be circling back because there's so much to
Yeah.
unpack.
Speaking of circle back.
Anyhow,
We're
but yeah, it's our next segment.
Yeah.
We're doing another Explain It Like You Missed It, and we definitely missed something.
Yeah,
because
talk to
Lex
us.
Y'all missed this.
All right,
Lex got
talk
a
to
story
us.
for us
What
today.
happened?
So this happened. She was arrested. Now.
And I wish it was Pam Bondi, but that's okay.
Oh.
And Trump. And all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But sadly, that's not
retweet.
the story.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
So yeah, who is she?
who is she?
So I won't say names, but this is a real story. So picture this. I'm going to explain it literally how I experienced this. Me and Steph, my partner, we're at home chilling on the couch watching. We kind of have alone together time, and we both play on our switches, and she'll set up her iPad.
I live for
iPad
that.
baby time.
iPad or a
Yes.
TV, and we'll watch like body cam footage.
Super ADHD things.
It's amazing.
I
I think-
love that.
No, yeah, I don't think we had anything on the TV. We literally had body cam footage, and I think Steph was rolling a garden
Yeah,
tool,
yeah.
and I was
Uh-huh.
playing Animal Crossing. And so we're vibing this body cam footage, and it's playing this lady getting these cops are rolling up to her at her job, and they're talking to her, and I'm like, this voice sounds so familiar.
Oh.
Yeah. Now the cops are there at her job because her manager called them in because they think she's drunk on the job.
Okay.
intoxicated.
While she's working.
Okay.
So this manager's like, "Hey, can you guys come? Like, I think she's been drinking, and I want her trespass. Like, she needs to leave."
Yeah.
And so they come in, and she's like, "Oh, what are you guys here?" Blah blah blah. And they're like, "Oh, like, what's going on?" And I'm like, she looks so familiar. And she's getting like belligerent to these cops. And I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, the second the cop shows like what police badge he's from, I'm something's gonna click, I think. And the cop gets in frame, because there's two of them, and it says St. Charles Police. And I was like, oh, we're local.
Oh, great.
We're local. And this was like a random YouTube body cam footage thing. And
That's
I look
crazy.
at the date, and the date is from January 2025.
Oh, okay. So just last
fairly
year.
recent.
Yeah.
A year ago. And St. Charles Police, and I'm like, oh my God, I worked with her.
Oh, wow.
And she...
Wait, do I know?
I don't know. So we'll discuss after.
Okay.
I don't know if you do.
Okay.
Because I used to frequent Lex's gym a lot. And so, like, a lot of people have crossed my
Wait,
Yeah.
this one or like
This one. Close to us. Where I
Yes.
used to work at an old gym.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
At an old
Yeah.
gym. And so she was corporate, matter of fact, when I worked with her. Now this was
Embarrassing.
this was like 2 years ago probably.
Yeah.
Because that place of employment closed December of 2024.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, December 2024.
Yeah.
So this was like a month after my gym closed. So this must have been a new employment for her. So I don't know what was going on in her life, Something must have been going on.
Wait,
But
sorry. So sorry. Is this the gym that I went and worked out with you that one time? Like the St. Charles one?
no, this is the one I worked at.
Okay. Because when you said St. Charles, I thought
Yeah.
it was that one.
No,
Okay.
so when St. Charles, so that clicked in my head because I remember I would talk to her. Every time she came into the gym,
Okay.
we'd talk, and I'd be like, "Yeah, what's going on?" Blah blah blah, or like, "How long have you been here for?" And she would tell me, "Oh, I used to work at a hotel in downtown St. Charles." So the second I saw St. Charles, it clicked for me, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's her! I know who this is." And they kept saying her name, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And
I know her.
I looked it up, and it's her. Her mugshot's online. And yeah, this video is crazy. I'm going to show it to you guys, but she was belligerent. She's like, and she's screaming at her manager, like, "You fucking bitch," and blah, blah. And I'm like, this is not the girl I would kiki with at the gym. Like, we would be like,
Damn.
like working out, like, yeah, girl. Like, and she was like funny. She was like such a chill girl.
What?
Like, we would spill tea about other corporate people. Like, it was just like a fun time. But she's crazy.
Damn.
She's crazy. She was. I looked up.
I know.
the
Yeah.
mugshot.
Well, yeah.
Of
What were
course.
the charges?
Of course, I'm gonna look up the and I'm
course.
gonna look up the charges. She was charged felony, felony assault because she kicked the manager as they were dragging her away. I got the video is crazy. She's kicking the manager. "You fucking bitch," blah blah. And the cops were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then they're like, did you just get kicked? Like, asked the manager. She's like, yeah. And then she's also hitting the cops. So now you got an assault on a peace officer. You got,
Ew.
crazy. And I looked up. I love the internet.
I know.
And I love the Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep that one.
Let's keep that one. Love information.
Yeah.
And she is still going to court. She has court next week.
You better show up to that court date, girl.
Yeah.
Do you know you got court? Because I know you got court.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So
Damn.
crazy. So just
And
experience
she
that.
was an ex-manager?
Yeah. Corporate.
A manager.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but it's just, it goes to show.
That's
like,
wild.
Yeah, you never know what's going on in someone's life.
You really
You
do
really
not know.
don't.
You really don't know people that well. You really don't.
You really don't know people.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, you should just,
Yeah.
and Steph's just sitting there and like, what? And I'm like, I imagine watching just a
No,
normal
yeah.
body cam footage
Yeah.
compilation video, and then you're like, I fucking know this person. Like, what?
I know her. Yeah, no, that's actually
I
wild.
know her. And it's like,
What are the odds?
What are the What are the odds?
odds?
Yeah. No, I was like, the second I know which police officer
Yeah,
this
it's gonna-
department is, and then I saw St. Charles, like,
Everything's
It
clicking.
really said For You page.
No, literally.
Wow.
And
And
then
then
I
I knew
searched
exactly
it,
which
and it is
video.
on TikTok.
Yeah,
I did.
and we
search
will be
it.
watching
It
this
is on
later
TikTok.
Yeah.
because I do love a body cam video too.
Yeah, no, same.
Damn.
Yeah. I literally immediately texted the girls and I was like, guys, this is all I'm gonna say. X manager body cam footage video. And like that's
And send.
Yeah, that's all we got. We just
Yeah.
got like a very one sentence, not even
Yeah.
one sentence
because
synopsis.
it was like over a week ago, and I was like, "Fuck, I have to remember this."
Yeah, and you did good.
Yeah, and I
you
added it to like the agenda
Oh my
as soon as I
gosh.
got that. I was like, okay,
That is
we're gonna
wild.
hear about this.
Crazy. I can't wait to show you guys the evidence.
I know. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
So,
Honestly.
On that note, we're gonna go watch the video.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
See you next time.
See ya.